Hello and welcome. This is Mohsin Kamal, and today I have a special guest with me, Shashank Singh, one of the two players retained by Punjab Kings ahead of IPL 2025. Thank you, Shashank, for giving us your time.
Thank you, Mohsin Bhai, for calling me. It's lovely to see you.
Shashank, firstly, when did you hear about your retention and how? I want to know a bit of story about when Punjab Kings got in touch with you. How was the feeling?
The feeling was really amazing. It's just like 3 days before Diwali when I had a call with Satish Mandan sir, Ashish Tulipaji. So they were there, and few other officials were there. So obviously, it didn't took much time, to be very honest, because obviously I wanted to be in the franchisee, because obviously the opportunity they have given me last year was something I'm always be very grateful for that. And secondly, they were also a bit keen, so I did decently well for them, so it didn't take much time to finalize this thing and to get retained. And it was just 2 3 days prior to Diwali, maybe on 27th or 28th. I'm not sure the exact date, but the call was in the evening, and it didn't took much time.
Did you expect it? Were you sure you will be retained, or it was a bit of a surprise?
To be very honest, I've stopped expecting anything from cricket, because it's just been 2 3 years back when I was not in any of the teams in the IPL auction. So after that, I just made sure one thing, that I'll just focus on the process, follow the process, and rest everything. I'll make sure that I don't think too much about it. Though there were things going in back of my mind, because it's a human tendency. But then again, I was not expecting anything. I was just going with the flow, focusing on the things which are controllable to me and where I can work. So obviously I was focusing on that. But yes, somewhere down the line, I knew that they might call me, but then not expecting, but I knew that they might call me.
Great. Shashank, in IPL 2024 auction, there was a bit of confusion on auction table when your name came up. And then you had a great season with Punjab Kings. And now you are one of the two players that they have retained. How has the journey been? Like from someone, there was a lot of drama on social media, like, is this the Shashank Singh or there was another Shashank Singh? So how has this journey been?
Yeah, obviously, I mean, to be very honest, I was not on social media that time when everything happened, and it was never a thing between me and the franchisee, because the franchisee was always sure about me. And when my name was there, I was always sure that, because Punjab Kings has always given opportunities to the young domestic players, so I always knew
Hmm,
that
exactly.
I was the one. And when obviously, like I've mentioned before, also in before, previous interviews, that when I went to the Punjab Kings camp, they were quite happy to see me, and there were people in the management who were very happy to see my face. So it was never an issue between me and the franchisee. And obviously, after the IPL, the life has changed, to be very honest, and it has changed for good. And obviously, you love the fact that obviously people have started knowing me, and obviously they've given me so much of love, and I'll be always grateful for that as well. But the thing which will remain the same is the hard work which I do, the process which I've followed all those years, because that is the thing which is really important in our career. It's a very short career, but following the process is a very difficult thing, but it is a thing which has to be followed. So I'm just trying to follow that.
Yes. Shashank, last year when you were picked, there was not really much expectations or something. But this time you're one of the two retained players. So will there be some extra pressure or you will go like last year?
So obviously, when you play cricket, you play to perform. You play that your team gets on the winning side. So the intention will be the same. The intent will be the same, and obviously, there are few things which you expect from yourself. So obviously, I will be expecting from myself. There are few points. There are few boxes which I need to tick. There were few things which I did. There were few mistakes which I did last year. So I'll make sure that I don't repeat them. But otherwise, expectations from the fans, from the family, from the other people, I think it is there, to be very honest, but then as a professional, you have to take all this, right? Because when you enter the field, it's just you and the ball. There's no one else.
Yes,
So
exactly.
obviously, when I enter the field, the things will remain the same. What I did last year, I'll make sure that I'll try to repeat this year as well.
This time there's Ricky Ponting, your head coach at Punjab Kings. So are you excited to work with him because he has been one of the legendary cricketers in the world?
Oh, yes, like Ricky sir, he's someone I've grown up seeing him. I've grown up seeing all those 2003 World Cup final innings, and all those innings in Test match which he has played, in the one days which he has played. So extremely excited to that he'll be the head coach of our team, and he'll share his knowledge and experience with me. So I'm extremely excited. At the same time, I'll get to learn a lot from him, and I know that my cricket will go one level up. So yes, I'm extremely excited to work under him.
Shashank, you did really well last IPL. In Indian team, you could feel like there is a place for someone who can finish the game. So have you thought about that Indian cap yet, or like it is not on your mind yet?
Obviously, it's been 12, 15 years the days since I started playing cricket. It was always that dream, and that dream is still alive, and it will be alive till the time I'll play cricket. But then again, expecting things, I've told you, like I don't expect too much, and it's just that I try to follow the process. It's been few years I'm playing professional cricket. So in professional cricket, obviously, the long term goal is to play and perform for India and win matches for India. But the process you have to follow again. So I'm just following the process, and obviously, if the opportunity comes, I'll try to grab it with both of my hands, and I'll make sure that I play for the country.
Great. Shashank, so far you have played a lot of innings in IPL and in domestic cricket as well. Which one inning do you think rate highly? Like you feel this is your best inning in the career so far?
No, it's a difficult one. Obviously, like IPL, the pressure is different. To be very honest, in domestic also the pressure is there, but then IPL the pressure is somewhat a bit different. The crowd pressure, and you face the world class bowling. So I think the game against Gujarat Titans is the innings which which I've
Yes.
already downloaded in my YouTube, and I keep watching it
Great.
because it's something which is very close to my heart. And yeah, I'll cherish that innings, and that is, I think, one of my favorite innings for sure.
Yes. Shashank, the auction is scheduled on 24th and 25th. Last year, you were waiting, like, when would your name come up? Will you watch auction this time? And is there some player you would want to in the Punjab Kings team, like someone you would want to work along with?
Obviously, like I'm very relieved, to be very honest, Touchwood, this year, that obviously I'll watch the auction just like you, just like a spectator, or just like someone who is enjoying the auction. And I'm very happy for my family as well, because mom, dad, my sister, they take a hell lot of pressure when the auctions are there. So they are also really relieved. So it's a good thing. It's a good sign that I'll be very relaxed and chill. And yes, I'll be watching the auctions because so many of my friends are in the auctions, from the domestic circuit as well as from the world cricket. So obviously, I'll be watching keenly the auction, and obviously, see, our management is really doing a good research and things like that for the to make a very strong team. So whoever they'll pick, I think there'll be a good bias for us, and I'm very excited to play with them and make sure that we end up winning this year's IPL.
Hopefully. Thanks a lot, Shashank. It was like pleasure to have you here, and you gave us your time.
Thank you, Mosin bhai. Thank you so much for having me. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.